Back in the building with another video. Shout out to you, Jack. That comment that you had down there was just too fucking funny. It's like, what the hell? Where's his daddy? That's the same shit I was thinking about. Fam, you have no idea. When I did that video, fam, I originally made that video 30 minutes. And then I had to splice it down to get it to 3 minutes because I was literally going the fuck off on that dude. So shout out to you, man, for that comment. That comment had me rolling, man. And also shout out to all the other fellas that be commenting on the channel. I really appreciate all the love. Sometimes I don't recognize the comments. I'll go in there and I'll like the comment and stuff, but I got to do a better job in the future of like kind of shouting you guys out. But please don't take it personal. And the reason why I don't necessarily do that is because I try to really protect you guys, because you never know who be out here watching and be trying to hate on people. So understand, if you comment on the channel, I appreciate it. I see it, but I may not read it out because, like I said, I'm trying to protect you guys. So what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about a few different things. This is Sunday, and I think I just want to make a video that's just going to be a few clips. And like I said, I'm going to be talking my stuff throughout this video. So we're going to be talking about Bandman Kevo. He recently sat down with academics, and he had a video that I think the video was hella entertaining, so I'm gonna be able to break that thing down. And then also, oh, fuck that. We about to be talking about this other video that this show that they got coming out needs to be canceled, fam. I need to switch up the image because this shit ain't funny. But I'm telling you, fam, I came across this video. This show needs to be canceled. And I'm gonna tie it in a little bit what happened with the young lady from Charlotte, man. Yo, you guys ain't seen this video, man. You ain't ready. So sit back and enjoy as I talk my stuff. I think I might title this video like 3 views, because that's really all I'm expected to get with this particular type of video. But you never know, man. I like switching up the content strategy, just bringing you guys something different every once in a while. So when you tune into this channel in my day ones, they already know this. You can have me doing Reddit videos. You can have me doing reaction videos. You can have me talking about different topics. But all in all, it's really meant to help men out. And that's what this channel is about. So shout out to all my OGs, people that be rocking with the channel from day one, but then all the new people who's joining. So feel free to follow me on the other social media platforms that are listed down there in the description. All right, it's time to get busy. I done talk my stuff to give you guys a little bit of an introduction, but we about to get into some stuff right now. So let me definitely put my fair use thing up. Man, anytime you try to do like an academics, like reaction video, it always does some kind of like copyright thing. So hopefully we play this safe. Fair use. Let's get into this. So here we go, family. We got DJ Academics talking to Bandman Kevo about him getting his body done and the reason what made him do it. And I'm going to be talking a lot about this shit because this is crazy to me, but let's get into it.
Did you do it for the looker or the people you did it for?
No, myself. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
You had a lot of money. You always had a lot of money
since 2009. So let me tell you, I got cheated on a lot.
Really?
By a lot of like guys with better bodies.
Really?
Yeah. Just to be honest, I don't even care. You know what I mean?
Did that niggas have back?
You said what?
So if you would have chick, you obviously, your name's Bandman Kevo. You got the bag.
I got the bag.
Whatever.
It didn't make me feel bad. But
did them niggas that your shorty or whoever fucked, did they have the bag too?
No.
What?
Now, as Academics is interviewing him, I'm not sure if Academics is just kind of playing along to kind of do probing questions, but it is so true that a woman will cheat on you, fam, especially when he's dealing with certain types of women. What I mean by that is he sounds like a man who's primarily dated sisters, Keishas, if you will. And Keishas are very looks heavy. We have to be able to admit that. A lot of sisters, for some reason, they just look past a lot of other things. They're big into looks. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is one time I was in my house and I was with this younger white lady, and she was about maybe 27 years old. She went to Emory. And I remember something that happened with Bandman Kevo to where like something happened with his wife or something. She was like ungrateful that he was working hard, and something happened with their house. That's all I remember. I think it happened last year or something like that. And she said, as we were watching it, she was like, who the fuck is that guy? And I was like, that's Bandman Kevo. You don't know who Bandman Kevo is? And she was like, no, he's ugly. And I was like, damn, this bitch is hating. But she made a point. She was like, he has a rhino face. And anybody listening to this, this is not me hating. Like, if somebody wants to talk shit about me, just understand, I'm an avatar for a reason. I look like this. God damn, is that Luther Vandross? I'm just saying, that motherfucker look just like Luther. But you already know what I look like. But she made the comment. She was like, yo, he got a rhino face. And I started busting out laughing. But certain women may not find him attractive. And when the academics was like, did they have the bag? It's not always about the bag, man. The bag is good. It's definitely great to have money. It is, but it's not gonna, put you in certain positions with all types of women. When you running up against that Shamar Moore, Tyson Bedford looking type of dude, them guys are always going to get more box than a guy who has money. That's something that you should take personal and understand. I'm not hating on Bandman Kevo. I'm just letting you know what the girl I was with, what she pointed out. And, sometimes women be looking for these symmetrical features in a man. So when you running up against those guys that I just named, you always going to have a hard time. And he doesn't seem to be like the tallest guy. And what we talk about, 6 figures, 6 foot plus. And when you talk about sisters, they be looking for like 6'3" dudes sometimes. So I'm only 5'11", so I don't really have a chance with some of them, and it just is what it is. But I would say just don't take this stuff personal. But also understand, your bag does not entitle you to getting with all women. It's just not going to help you. I know hella dudes who got hella crypto money, and bitches hate them. Women say that they are lame. I know at least 5 dudes that have crypto money, and they go on trips and they be trying to take women with them, and they be like, what's up with these women? I got money. It's like these girls be looking at them like they straight up lame. So sometimes you just got to understand that that's the way it is. I'm not hating. I'm just pointing out the facts. Let's get back into it.
Oh, hell nah.
Yeah.
This is
so
disloyal.
it's like I understand. I was just like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I got the money, I'm rich, I got this, I got that. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's your loss. But at the same time, I'm just looking at, like, we guys. So you're gonna kind of look at a person like, damn, this person is really in shape. Especially if that person is like a weightlifter, like type of, like, okay, when you look at her, I don't know what type of women you like, but when we look at a woman we like, we usually like a nice set of titties and a nice ass, a flat stomach. We don't want nothing weird.
Yeah.
Women are the same way. If we got to be honest with ourselves.
A lot of times they don't vocalize it though.
Because it's absolutely true. And it goes back to what I said with sisters. Sisters operate this way. I don't know what it is about them, but they operate this way. And I'm gonna give you an example. That's the least I could do as an avatar. I like sharing things with you guys, examples. So you guys know where I'm from. I'm from Manhattan, and I grew up in like the Lower East Side area, right? So me and my friends, we all used to kind of go to Union Square. Speaking of that, I got a fucking video coming up about Union Square. Oh my God. I saw a video where 3,000 simps were all in Union Square to try to get the affections of one woman, and it turned out to be a joke. All right, I'm gonna talk about that later. But me and my friend one time, and one of my best friends, he is West Indian. He's 6'3", very muscular guy. And I'm kind of like an athletic style guy, but I'm not like super fit. I have more of like a urban walker, runner type of look, just regular type of look, right? Kind of semi-athletic, right? And my friend, right, we went to this bar. It was called Park Bar, and we went there for like after work, kind of like happy hour thing. And he knew a girl that was bartending there, so we went there, and all of the ladies in there was dressed up. They had just got from work. I was looking a little trendy. This mother effer came in there with a Giants jersey on, like Jeremy. what's the player's name? He was like a tight end for the Giants, like Jeremy Shockley or something like that. I don't know. I forget the guy's name, but I think he got traded to the Saints. But he came in there with a jersey on. 6'3", very muscular guy. He always used to say to me, dude, nah, man, you got to stop this slim look stuff, man. You got to get in the gym, get the V taper to make the girls want to grape you, if you will. So he used to joke like that. And we're in this bar called Park Bar, and I had my eyes set on like one girl, and I was vibing with her like most of the time. This fool had 3 women up in there lusting over him. 1 black woman and 2 white women. Now, one of the white women, she was kind of like a thicker girl, and he don't really like them type of thicker girls. He always kind of go with like the slim model looking girl, but he always gets like these dimey girls. He can't never keep them anyway. Like, that's just another story for another day. But he always would get these types of girls, and he said, nah, I'm not feeling her. She's kind of like a BGZ. Now, around my way, when we say what a BGZ is a big girl, but you don't want to just go around calling women big girls, So we'd be like, hey, look at that BGZ over there. I didn't even think the girl was a big girl or anything. Like, I would have definitely piped her if I would have had the chance. But she comes over to him and she's like, oh, are you a New York Giants tight end? And I'm like, what? Nah, I didn't say any of this stuff, but I'm just thinking it in my mind. And I know somebody watched this video like, yo, this dude's a hater. He's my best friend. We joke around like this. And I'm kind of stupid anyway. Like, I like joking around. And I'm like, what the fuck? But see, when a girl likes a guy and she's attracted to that guy, she'll say any damn thing. This girl was lusting over him the whole fucking night. And she bought like 3 rounds, and I ended up benefiting from one of the rounds myself because he likes to look out and stuff. But bro, this girl was all over him. And then there was another girl. She didn't even get a chance, but you could look at her face and she was pissed that she didn't get a chance to really talk to him. But all of the girls would like him because he's 6'3", very muscular. And for some reason, women are always going to be appealing to that. And that goes paramount more than a guy who has money. Forget what you want to believe. Yes, they like money long term, but some women just like physical specimens, man, because their bodies, those types of guys who have that, physique that they're just blessed with, some women just like that, and they like those very symmetrical guys. It is what it is. All right, I talked for long enough. Let's jump back into the video.
But I don't know why, but they really. You ever have you ever been on the shade room? Have you ever been on the shade room?
Yeah.
And you will see something and then somebody showing in a box. Okay,
these bitches be thirsty for Safari, man. Okay, what the fuck?
NLE Chopper.
Yeah.
Remember when this viral picture came out and all these thirsty ass girls was under there?
I was reading the comments. What's up with these hoes?
Okay, now they just posted some guy in the kitchen, like a chef, on the shade room or something, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's giving." Girls are capped, bro. And those are the same ones that will mess with that guy with $0 just for that.
And that's absolute fact right there, man. And as dudes, we just got to get over that, man. I'll tell you another quick story, real quick. I learned this lesson when I think I was in 6th grade. I went to a Catholic school, and it was like me and 2 of my best friends. One dude, one of my best friends, he's kind of like a brown skinned guy, a little bit taller than me, kind of goofy looking, playing around. And then I had another friend, all black dude, but he had that albino look, curly gold hair. You ever had like a black albino friend? He was the black albino friend, and he was very muscular in our neighborhood growing up. And these 3 girls, 2 Puerto Rican girls and 1 black girl, they lined us up in like the schoolyard. We had like this big schoolyard. They put all 3 of us over there, and they was basically rating us. And I remember the girls saying, and they was talking about me, they was like, I like him. And I had like a sling back as a kid. I don't know if you guys know what a sling back is, but it's basically a person who has like a back, but your back kind of slants in a little bit, and then your kind of like lower extremities kind of go out. And I had a little bit of that when I was a kid, right? And my other friend, the one that was kind of like the albino guy, like I said, very muscular guy. And then my other friend, he was just like a regular brown skin guy. And I came in second place, and they was like, look, we like him, but he ain't as fine as this guy. And they was talking about my albino friend. So I got the stigma of being like, girls would always be like, you're cute, or they would just be like, oh, you're good looking, you're cute. But I never got sexy. My friend used to always get sexy. And for a long time, I fucking hated that shit. I was like, oh my God, I keep losing to these dudes that are just like basically sexier than me. And I learned how to get over it because I had to get over it. But I was in the 6th grade and those girls ranked us. And after that day, I was just like, fuck it. I'm not going to be able to win all of them. But sometimes as guys, we just got to understand that these guys that are blessed with these genetics to where they're like very symmetrical, they're always going to be able to get way more buns than guys that are just built differently for whatever reason.
Let me ask you something. I watch porn. Girls watch porn, correct?
Yeah.
It's 90% of guys that look like what on porn?
I would imagine they look to something.
Yeah,
right?
nice bodies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they watching a lot of this. So that's what, and when they playing with themselves with their little rolls or their little dildos, that's what they want, bro. We just sometimes just got to be honest with ourselves. But a lot of people, the world is so dishonest, bro, that they'll be like, oh, well, no. But then when she do cheat, like a girl, let me tell you about my life, bro. I've been with girls that act like money didn't mean shit to them. Oh, money don't mean nothing. Money don't mean nothing. No, money don't mean nothing.
Fair use again. You always got to chime in just to be safe. But that's absolute facts, man. A lot of these girls want resources for more long-term thinking, but a lot of these girls are not always thinking long-term. So therefore, they gonna go with the most physically attractive male. And that guy, like I said, he is gonna get the buns. And I think honestly, women always tell the truth about this. Like, I don't know that many women that lie and talk about they want a guy with money versus a guy who's dominant as far as physical attraction. I don't hear women saying that. Like, women are always going to be honest that they like what they like. And if you look like some NFL player, some NBA player, they've always been attracted to that. I mean, like I said, I don't know, man. I think most women that talk about having a bag and looking for a man who has a bag, those women are thinking somewhat long term. But in a short-term situation, that one-off, it's kind of like what Kevin Samuels said. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels did a video one time, and I think he was sitting around in a car, and he was talking about he almost used to get a lot of attention, but some women would say he's the guy that they want to cheat with. And in that video, what he was basically saying is that his look garnered a lot of attention from these women because he was tall and dressed real well and smelled real well, and they would want to be intimate with him. Now, he wasn't saying whether they wanted to be with him long term or not, but that's what I picked up from the video. So women have always communicated this. So, and plus, if you're looking for women to be honest, bro, that's just not what they do.
I mean, you got cheated with a nigga with a better body than you or a nigga with more money than you.
It's just that simple.
That's simple.
When did you first find out that a girl cheated on you? I think that's a devastating experience for a guy.
Well, I started young. I got my mom kicked me out when I was 15.
No, all right, hold on. So I'm gonna advance it to when you had something because,
yeah, you're right. Okay,
a lot of guys, and for anybody watching, it's like you're gonna go through life, but once you feel like you've made it to a certain extent, you almost feel like not to use my infamous line at this point. Nigga, you the prize. A chick cheating on you, like, what the fuck is she doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when that happened to you, like, how did you even find out or even realize, like, what the fuck? Nigga, you Kevo at this point, like, bitch cheating on Kevo, like, she finessed herself.
Yeah. So it was crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I was doing a lot, for a person, and I bought him a car.
I had to chime in here. He said he bought this chick a car. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Now, I know some woman's going to watch this. Did you know that 25% of my audience is actually women? I'm very shocked about that. I don't know why they be listening to me, but I kind of got an idea. Man, hell no, buy no woman no car. He crazy. But I know somebody gonna be listening. You just hate because you broke. It ain't about all of that, fam. You got to make these women really earn those type of things. When you talking about trips, cars, any of that, man, it takes years. I don't give a damn how much money you got. There was a video Mike Tyson was talking about that. Mike Tyson was like, man, don't you be going out here doing all of that stuff? Hell no, absolutely not. And that's the reason why she probably cheated on him, because she got very comfortable, because she started getting things that she probably wasn't entitled to. But let's go back into it. Man, don't be out here buying no woman no car. I don't give a damn, bro. I could be a millionaire. Girl, you lucky if you go get something from Chipotle. All right, I'm lying. You know, buy some Chipotle.
You know, I bought him a car. And I found out, you know, because I had a tracker on my car. You know what I mean? Just in case, because in Chicago, it could come up stolen.
Oh, really?
But I
put a tracker on.
But I bought it for her, but it's my car. You get it?
Yeah.
So I'm like, why the fuck is my car at a studio movie grill, movie theater? You know what I'm saying? I'm working. I'm out here getting money. You know what I'm saying? So I tell my homies and come to my crib ASAP. I hop in my BMW.
You think it's stolen?
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? But then I don't think it's stolen. I'm calling Shorty, she ain't picking up. I'm like, it's at a studio movie grill where I always take her to. So we 4 deep. We ran in the car. We on our way out there. It's like a 30-minute drive from Chicago type shit.
Oh, you know they about to get busy. He done hollered at the goons. Yo, they about to ride on Shorty, because they ain't thinking at this point that the car is stolen. They like, yo, she up here doing some bad things. Let's just say that. She up here doing some bad things, and that's when you call your friends and it's time to ride, and you about to be on a mission right now. So I can definitely identify with what he's talking about. I don't think I've been cheated on. I had one chick that I suspected of cheating on me in a relationship, but I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. But I can identify with that. Like, hell no. If you, I need to know everything. And if I find out you up to some dirt, me and the homies is coming through.
Type shit. I see my car. And I see my car on.
Starting to move again?
No, it's parked.
Oh,
it's like a replay. Like, I see my car on, I pull up behind my car. Now, it's on means somebody in the car.
Yeah, of course.
The girl is in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. My BMW, tinted windows, black 24-inch Forgiatos, blocking the car. It's, you know, it's cars around, it's blocking. So I got my pipe with me, my home. We got 4 deep in the gun. In the car.
What do you think is going on at this point?
Bro, I don't know what the hell going on. I'm kind of scared because, you know, I got it's tint windows type shit. I'm like, so I'm steady calling, ain't nobody picking up still.
But the car on?
Yes. So I tell my homie, hey bro, get out the car and walk around, you know, the front of the window. My homie say, man, your girl and this dude in the car in the car like this.
Now, what you guys think is going on right now in this particular moment? As the dude is sitting back in the chair, you think he like, you know, he's sitting in the chair and then she on top riding him and shit? Nah. What I think is going on is, this is what I like to call moppy. This is when you put the chair all the way back, especially in the BMW seats. You put the chair all the way back, and then she is slopping you up, and you know she got to clean up after. She got to mop you up. So she up there performing some sloppy toppy sessions, if you will. That's what I think is going on. But yo, shout out to him, because I know he probably wanted to go berserko in that moment, because I would have lost my damn mind, bro. And this is just another reason. This is just another reason why you do not reward these chicks, especially when you giving them something so lavish. A lot of times these women know that they don't deserve these things. So that's the reason why they do stupid shit to mess it up, because they're like, this is just too easy. Just my thoughts, man. Just my thoughts. Fair use on that content. Shout out to Academic. Shout out to Bandman Kevo. What did we learn, man? This is what I learned. Unfortunately, when you are dealing with sisters primarily, and that's what I think he's been dealing with, sisters are very in tune with features and looks more so than any other women out there, just in my personal experience. If you disagree, let me know down there in the comments. I don't take these things personal, But I'm telling you, a lot of women, especially within the community, it's almost like they act like dudes. Like when we look at a woman, like Bandman Kevo said, I look at face first, I look at the tetas, then I look at the culo. I know some guys go, yo, I want to see that ass first, then I want to see her breast, and then I want to see her face. You know, I just kind of look the other way, like I stated earlier. But it's almost like women within our community, they look for the same things that we look for. And most women outside of our community, like I said, with white women and Asian women primarily, those two groups of women, when you date them, they are more so into stability. What can you do for me as a man? Like financial, you know, stuff like that. That's what they're into. They think way more long term. Sisters are more about, yo, if he's got that V taper, he got them arms, you know, stout legs, 6'4", 6'5", yo, she about to give him the buns all day. And that's just all I heard right there. So we have to be able to understand that. And if you're looking for women to tell you the truth, fam, women are not going to tell you the truth. But I think for me, mostly women have, especially within the community, they have been vocal in expressing that they like guys that they're very much into, and that's just the way they roll. You know, shout out to them for that. But maybe Bandman Kevo probably should look to date other women. I don't know his type of woman that he's looking for, but you know, that's the reason why you kind of got to date a lot of different women, man. You got to date women from different nationalities, different fucking countries too, because all white women ain't the same type of women either. You know, I like to date them all because I like to gain the different experiences so that way I can be able to talk to you guys about this shit. But that's just what I learned there, man. And do not go out here rewarding some chick that don't deserve you to be putting her on a pedestal or treating her that nicely, because she knows in the back of her mind that she does not deserve that. So she's going to ultimately do something to mess it up. Now, unfortunately, in my personal opinion, we know Bandman Kevo been had the bag since 2009, like he said. You know, he been having guap out here, been getting cheddar, been getting all of his money. But unfortunately, Bandman Kevo and his money is not going to be able to keep up with this gentleman or a gentleman that looks like this. And it's not so much about the suit. It's more so about how these people look. And I'm not an advocate of, you know, getting your body worked on as a man. It's just, that's just not something I would ever sign up for. But shout out to him. He had to do what he had to do. But my point is that if these guys who look like this gentleman and look like this gentleman are 6+, fam, they're gonna always be able to get some of these hot ass women that look so good. And that's just what women are going to be attracted to. So as guys, we just kind of got to get over that. The only thing we can do is focus on our money. So that's what we learned in this video, man. You can always replace their asses. Doesn't matter. But don't expect loyalty from them all the time, especially if they haven't earned it. Now let's move on to this other bullshit I got to be able to talk about. Ooh, man. I don't know if you guys seen this video, man. Hold on. Let me get this video. Family, we have got to get into this next topic. This show I'm about to show you, this show needs to be canceled. See, I don't have pictures of ratchets. Yeah, let me take you off the screen, girl. You look too good to be acting all ratchet and shit. That's not something you do. Let's go with this. This is a terrible image, but you guys get the message. Fam, these women are out of control. And in this space, fam, we always talk about censorship and how they're always censoring us. And I'm telling you right now, like, for me personally, I'm a little mixed on this, a little iffy on this, meaning certain shit needs to be canceled. I'm on that, yo, if you can't beat them, join them type stuff. Because certain things just need to be canceled. I don't give a damn about any of that type of stuff. This video right here, and I know sister's about to be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I'm just pointing out the facts. This crap right here that I stumbled across, family, this show needs to be canceled. And I'm not going to even be able to show you all of it because I'm going to have to link it down in the description. So if you guys want to see this full video, please look in the description box and go watch this video for yourself. Come back and watch this because this is ridiculous right here. And this is what I want to be able to talk to sisters about. See, sisters do not understand the problems that black males have with you, it's usually like a few things. One is the attitude. Now, when people say attitude, I put a little bit of ghetto-ness on there. So it's kind of ghetto-ness and attitude. The second one would be like a lot of black males, if they're honest, they fear that if they marry a sister, your marriage is only gonna last 5 years, and maybe she'll take your money and all of that type of stuff. And then thirdly, this is one we don't want to talk about, but for me personally, I did good when I had my son's mom, who's black. She had my son, and she was a quality woman. She's not ghetto. She don't wear weaves and all of that type of bullshit. But I'm a little iffy on dealing with another sister long term. I've always had a little bit of that. And the third reason as to why that may be is that a lot of sisters will go out there, have a child with you, think that they're independent, they can raise the child by themselves, and then next thing you know, you're going to turn out with some zesty bussy ass child. And these factors are just a little bit too much. Now, not all women are doing that. I'm only talking about a few sisters, so let me just clear that up. But if you really had to think about the issues that black males have with black women long term, is that a lot of black males, if they're honest, they're really scared to deal with sisters long term just because of the way some sisters act. And when you watch this video, you about to see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. These people need to be canceled immediately. Let's get into this. And like I said, I'm only going to show as much as I can show. I don't want the channel flagged and YouTube leave me the hell alone. I'm doing this responsibly.
Hello. I'm Danye. I'm from Houston. Oh, I was born in Denver.
Okay.
Oh.
What show are you auditioning for?
I'm auditioning for South Central Baddies.
Like a dandelion to me. You're very soft.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, like you're very sweet.
You ready for them on this
I'm trying to show y'all.
You ready for them on that?
They are up here fighting, family, and I cannot believe that somebody would literally show this bullshit on the internet. It's just too much. So I'm gonna let the video carry on a little bit, but like I said, I cannot responsibly show this, but I want you to hear it, fam. I just want you to hear it.
Counter, no. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And this is so infuriating as a black male to have to see this shit. I hate watching women fight. I absolutely hate it because women are not supposed to be up here fighting, and people just encouraging this shit. It is unimaginable. I don't know how much of this I can show you, but I'm just going to try to keep doing my best.
Okay, but look at you. Okay, and she doesn't. She doesn't.
So you think you can handle these girls in South Central?
What else?
You think you can handle these girls in South Central? Period.
What else?
Man, family, they got weaves flying everywhere. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
I'm not nervous from these girls. I'm
never
nervous
show
'cause
no
this shit
fear.
new.
Oh.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And you hear this girl talking about something, yeah. Oh, fuck, man.
Season 3.
That's too much.
Whoa, watch your back. Watch
She
your
ready.
back. Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your
Watch
back.
your back.
Watch your back. Hold on.
What is this?
Hold on.
Now, come on. 2 against 1. Not 2 against 1.
I can't show it, family.
No,
I can't show
she
it. See, look at this shit. Sincerely apologize if you guys may be hearing a little bit of issues with the sound, but I'm trying to chime in while showing you as much as I possibly can. But look at what you see on the fucking screen. This woman up here is sitting up here talking about, yeah, instigating all of this crap. And then look at this bussy sitting around here watching this shit. And this is exactly what the fuck happened with that trip in Mexico. See, this is shit I don't like. Now, let me be clear, because I know I don't. This channel does not promote hate or harm of any kind. But when you go around here doing shit like this, at what point are we not supposed to talk about this? Because this is a fucking problem right now. This is disgraceful to have to even have a show like this. And that's what I meant when I said that the girl in North Carolina was hanging around. Did you see that video where that girl was naked having to fight that other girl who allegedly might be a man? Like, I don't care what you do with your orientation. I promise you, I do not care. And I got love for all people out there. But when I personally see a bussy, that's almost like a KKK member to me. I'm crossing the street, fam. I want nothing to do with these people, but live your life, do whatever you want to do. But what I'm trying to vocalize to you is that this behavior, this encouragement of this outlandish bullshit is really taking a toll on Black people. And that's the shit we got to get away from. But when I saw this video, I said, who the fuck would even show something like this? And I'm very passionate when I talk about stuff like this. So pardon my French, but this is the most egregious bullcrap that I have ever seen in my life. And she said season 3, they actually had 2 seasons of this, and nobody has been talking about this. This show needs to be banned, point blank, period. And don't come at me with that other shit because I'm using certain words. I don't care about what you do. But when you sit up here and you encourage the shit that is going on and affecting our community, which affected that girl family who was down in North Carolina, you guys saw that video. I was enraged with that video because I said, what kind of man would sit up here and encourage this type of shit or allow this type of shit to go on? Me as a man, you guys listening to this as men, we would be the first people up there to say, if you don't knock this shit off right now, we are going to go berserko on all of you. And that's the way men are supposed to behave. Men do not sit around here letting shit like this happen. I keep asking the question, what the fuck has the Black male done to the Black female to make her even want to portray herself like this? Why do you go around, and I know it's not all of you, I promise you, I know it's not all of you, but why would you disgrace us like this? Why would you even put this imagery out there? I don't know, fam. I need to calm down before I pop a blood vessel, but I'm telling you, fam, I'm telling you, man, this hurts. This really hurts to see. And this is one of the problems I got with World Star, man. It's like, I really don't like looking at World Star content. And prior to being a content creator, I never watch World Star because the stuff that I find on World Star just makes me sick sometimes. But I want you guys to see the comments. This shit is damaging. Who invested in this budget? Shaking my head. That's exactly what I'm saying. 100% spot on. Next comment. Are these the queens that you talk about? Exactly. Can someone please explain to me what the fuck I just watched? Is this another Blueface show? I don't even know what that is. Next comment. I don't know what it is, but the entire room needs to be purged with napalm. That's what I'm saying. The downfall of, I guess what he meant to say is blacks in the world. It begins here. Black excellence. I mean, complete waste of time fighting a stranger for attention, then go home busted and broke. I don't know what this is, but there's one particular comment that I saw in here, and I got to find it real quick. I hope I can find it. Bear with me 1 second. There was a comment in here that referred to who invested in this show, and they were basically talking about, is this ran by, like, you know, what Kanye started talking about, that particular group of media individuals, you know what I mean? And if you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys should be able to follow what I'm talking about. Is who sponsored this show? Is it backed by Black people? And I had to do a little bit of research on this, man, because I was like, there's no way, you know, these companies who are ran by other groups would allow this show to be on television or on the internet, whatever the fuck would allow this. This is absolutely absurd. So let me show you what I found. So hopefully you guys can see this. So I just did a simple query search, now that's TV owner. And as I kept searching in what came back from the results, I found this top search here. And I was like, okay, this another media group? Then you look at the bottom of it and you see like Apple, this is going to be on Apple TV, this is going to be on Google, Roku. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was so disgusted when I saw this, but I went to the website and I tried to find corporate investors page and I couldn't find that. So this is what I found. And then I followed this over to this tab, and this is their Instagram post. So it says founder right here. I clicked the founder and I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. I don't know. I'm like, why would you want to show this stuff? And I know some people are going to hear this video, but like, fuck that. At least, we get in the money from it. But it's like, you out here portraying women, fam, to look like this. And that's the reason why these chicks are out here fighting. You will more than likely see 2 black women fighting before you see 2 black males fighting nowadays. It is disgusting. You could literally go up and down World Star. You will find some bonnet wearing. I'm just tired of calling them outside of their name right now, but you would see things you're not supposed to fucking see. And that's the reason why that BS video that we saw of the young woman, I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I just call her Mrs. Robinson, how she lost her life like that, fighting like that. And then when you see that type of fight and the way that they're throwing blows and all of that, as a male, I would get up in everybody's face and say, if you don't sit the fuck down, I'm going to lose it. But unfortunately, I don't understand why we're letting this stuff go on. And that's just what we got to be able to talk about here, family. This is shameful behavior. So I don't know, fam. I'm at a loss for words, man. The only thing I'm trying to say is fuck all of that, man. This show has got to be canceled. There is no way black women, if you are a black woman and you're listening to what I'm saying, you better do every goddamn thing you can to get this fucking bullshit off the air. There is no way we should be seeing something like this. This is disgraceful. And I know I've said that already. And to all you lesser males who want to go around here watching this shit, encouraging this shit, you need to check yourself, because this is not what is acceptable. Point blank, period. Knock it the fuck off. Now, I don't know how else to end the video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. But I'm trying to bring you guys the real, and I got to calm down from the first video to the second video. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think down there in the comments. See you guys on Monday. I'm out. Peace.